see who's coming in. Hello, people. It always seems to be like popping on the gram, man. Oops, there we go. Hi. I want to give everybody a chance to like kind of come in. Hello. See, I feel like I brighten up like a whole lot more when I come on here, on the gram specifically. I don't know what it's about, but I feel like it is what it is. So, hi everybody coming in. Hello. Hi Jase Strokes. Hi J_G17. Hello everybody that's like coming through. Miriam. Let's see. Josie. The House of Slay, my boo. Kiki Lovely. Hi everybody. So I wanted to touch base on a couple of things. Like, it's been a little crazy because I needed time to just kind of like reflect. Hello, hi everybody. So I needed time to like kind of reflect on like what's happening with this whole Nipsey Hussle thing. When it initially happened, I was too livid. I was too tight, too livid. Couldn't believe it. But at the same time too, I had like this intuitive feeling that someone was passing of significance, and I just didn't know who. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't know exactly precisely who, and the next thing you know, an hour later, he's gone. And I mean, it was a great day. That day was a very uplifting day. I felt like, oh, I want to share some love, whatever. And then, you know, I'm assuming maybe niggas was feeling too chipper today. I don't know what was going on, but it's some bullshit. In my opinion, like, I'm assuming that's something that Nip kind of prepared himself for. Like, look, I got so much time. I can only spread so much love and light for so long, or as long as they allow me to. But that doesn't stop his continuum of being able to do that on the other side. So he's making sure that his message is echoing forever, basically. He's making sure that his message is pushing on forever, because this is something that is bigger than any political situation that's going on. Hello, everybody. Hi. This is bigger than that. I feel like I've been trying to tell everyone, like, what's real, what's going down, how people need to, like, kind of move on this earth to love themselves. But pertaining to Nip, it's just like I'm not even gonna front. I did turn over like some cards and stuff like that, like different things, just to see what he had to say or what was on his mind. And I'm just gonna tell you a visual of what it is that I saw when he initially came to me, or when I was allowed to kind of be within his presence, I guess you can say. He seemed to, that's the thing, he seems to transition pretty easily, meaning into different dimensions or different worlds. He's not really too, don't get me wrong, like, it's not to say that he doesn't love his body. He does. It's just that he knows he made that form. Like, he's very ancient, old school, very like just very godly like. And the reason why I say that is because it's like, it's not because of the fact that this man passed away. It's because even in the living, you have like this godly presence to do what's right. And when he came to me, he didn't have like his street clothes. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't have like his street clothes or anything like that. I believe he had Eritrean garments on, like actual like white linens, very long, very comfortable. And he was just very happy, smiling, you know, kind of glowing. And it was just about basically being able to just talk to him and see what was that about. Like, ask him, like, tell me why, you know? And he's like, funny enough, I remember seeing something about him and someone, you know, people saying, oh, I hope they don't get him or whatever it is, or even him saying something like that. Like, he only knew that he has so much time left. spread the truth, because there are bigger agendas that are trying to tear people apart, to keep people of color apart, to keep unity apart, or love apart, regardless of how much money you have or how little you have. It's about the will to stick together and to love one another and to actually protect each other. And I think maybe this is maybe a good wake-up call, probably for black men right about now, or people of color. Even, you know, he was doing a song basically preaching on F Donald Trump, essentially, because he's not happy about basically having a wall between Mexico and the United States, given the fact that the Mexican people are originally from here. This is actually technically their land, their ancestry, their DNA, and so migration would naturally pull certain people back to where they come from. But maybe I'm just over everybody's motherfucking head, or whatever the situation is. But it's the same similarity that when you look at Ja, right? Ja actually did Hate Will Never Win, okay? He did the song Hate Will Never Win. And basically you hear a speech of Trump in the beginning. So what exactly seems to be going on with some of these rappers who have passed on and they're actually calling out Trump ahead of time? And on top of that too, then next thing you know, they end up gone while he's in office. Like, that seems to be quite interesting, don't you think? But what do I know? I mean, you do your best that you can with good intentions to spread a petition, spread love, get justice the best way that you possibly know how to. But then when you realize the picture is so big that it began with someone, it's been going on. Let's be for real. It's been going on for quite some time. But it began with someone that people admire, that we all kind of awoken up to just kind of admire and care for. And then it just moved into a situation to where it awoken all of us to this consciousness, to this awareness of, yo, what is happening with these independent artists? What's going on with these independent artists that can make their own money? They don't need a machine. They are about the community. They're about positive change. They're about bringing unity amongst people of color. They're about influencing health and wellness and all of these wonderful things, to be role models for young black children or children of color for that matter, and to show people that there is a way for them to actually be successful by being who the fuck they are. Like, that's dangerous to you? Like, that's what I'm trying to understand right now. And if that's dangerous to the U.S. government, then it's a straight up wake up call, because that right there for me was like, yo, you only got so much time left to get the fuck out. Because waking people up, I'm telling you, it's not the easiest job to do, but I don't want nobody to get it twisted and think that if people ain't ready to wake up, that I'm gonna be sitting here wasting my motherfucking precious, gorgeous ass motherfucking time. No. I'm gonna just go where the majority at. You understand what I'm saying? Or just ride how I'm riding, basically. Like, it's all good. I'm okay with it. Like, I'll be all right. It's about people getting on that level. I know that it's kind of crazy. I know that, I mean, I struggle with it from time to time or whatever. But we all are practicing to realize that in order to dismantle this type of behavior, you have to dismantle it from within. You have to dismantle it within yourself. You have to strip certain things out of your meal. You have to exercise. You have to do all of these different things. We all ain't perfect. But at least when you try, it counts for something. It does count for something for your body. So, let me see. I just want to read some stuff really quick. Why is the world, quote unquote, the government, so threatened by the awakened ones? I don't get it. It's because of the amount of power that we can use to basically yield a certain amount of energy in order to combat specific things. It's like knowing that you're a fucking X-Men, but like you have to really believe that within yourself. You can't just be watching a screen about who you really are. You can't say, oh, this person's so supernatural, or this person's this and who's and they're that, but you're only looking at a reflection of yourself. That's it. So when are you gonna wake up? When are you gonna use your power? It's so hard to say this over and over again, because it's just like, everybody has to work on their own individual selves. If I could do it for everybody, oh my God, I would. But at least me effectively changing who I am as a person matters day by day, or what I'm doing day by day to evolve. I think it helps everybody in the long run. It helps everyone in the long run that I'm becoming a better person for everybody, or at least not afraid to tell the truth to everybody. Like, there's a difference. I feel like there's a difference between like fake positivity and real positivity. Like, there's some people that want to believe like, all right, just lie about something and that should be good enough, instead of hearing the bitter truth. But the bitter truth is supposed to actually give you some sort of awareness to heal. So think about that. Everything ain't gonna be sweet. But yeah. They don't want people to reach higher consciousness. It's all about power and money. And so in order to, and that's from Jonte, like in order to like get back to where that power and money comes from, right? When do we get to a point to where people are actually like rebuilding within their origin of like, basically within their own, I guess within their own community? But it's still, see, as far as doing that, I still have like this feeling to where people need to either do something to change something in this country, or just say fuck this shit and go the fuck home. Cause I'm kind of done. I'm done talking. Like, does that make sense? I'm grateful to the people who can negotiate certain things in these streets and bring peace, in LA and in different cities and everything else. But I'm just like, yo, yeah, homie. All right, let's see. I like Nipsey Hussle's positivity. Positive rappers always die. You know what it is? It's not, because let's be for real. Will Smith would be probably considered a positive rapper, right? Like, he doesn't curse, he doesn't do none of that shit, whatever. But if we're talking about rappers who actually tell the truth, the raw, uncut fucking truth, and they still put positive energy out there, even though they're telling the raw, uncut truth, that doesn't make them negative at all. It's just them telling the truth about what is really happening in society, and people taking notice of that, basically. Like, taking notice of the gems that they're dropping from their perspective down to everyone else that's listening to them. Like, that's what I appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Those are the rappers who don't get to stay, because you're not allowed to bring awareness to millions of people. Like, you can't basically try to gain a level of controlling the people without the government's permission, if that makes sense. So I just think it's bullshit. I mean, what exactly happened to our freedom of speech? What happened to all of these wonderful things that were supposed to build this platform that we exist on? To where the youth are looking for other people to kind of gravitate towards, like looking for other artists, or looking for some sort of guidance, and they're going down these deep, dark paths of people of people who are in the industry or whatever, and they don't have that same message that these gentlemen had. They don't have the same message. They don't have the same dignity to make amends or make peace with whatever it is that they're doing. Period. Ain't nobody perfect. But Nipsey is an ancient one. Like, he's a for real ancient one. Like, that man can walk through walls. Like, he's a for real high power being. And, the man died at 33, right? It's kind of crazy. He is a numerology 37. And funny enough, I believe his exit was, let me see, I'm just going to do the math really quick. I believe he was, let me see, that's 8. Yeah, that's 8. And then I believe that he also departed as a 19. I'm not too sure. I have to like double check. But anyway, that's like the significance of 10. Which is still Phi, or using the portal, basically, finding balance between yin and yang and moving into different dimensions. But this is something that he knows that that this was gonna really hurt certain people, absolutely. But he saw this as a strategy plan. Like, he saw this as a strategy plan, and he was willing to do anything possible to get that message across to people and to let them know that everything that you are experiencing is not by the design of what is supposed to be given to you within your own human rights, as far as like health, wealth, eating. All of these different things have not been taught to you appropriately. And so if that's the awareness that people are starting to wake up to, what exactly is going to happen when you realize all of the tax dollars you spent educating children after children, all of these different pharmaceutical situations that you're contributing to over and over and over again, all of this different shit out here that ain't real, that's not real. It's not fucking real. If it didn't come from the fucking sun, it's not real. So what exactly are you planning on doing about getting your righteousness, your wealth, your well-being, something that should have been given to you by a system from Jump Street? Is it happening? No, not really. We don't see that. That's supposed to be kept a secret because everybody's supposed to be some sort of experiment. I don't agree with that. I agree with nature. I stay in nature. Hold on, y'all, real quick.